Members,
Hello.
hello. So welcome to our today's meeting. So today we'll be discussing about our report, which was assigned to us by our lecturer Alan Mushemi, who takes us through the communication skills lecture. So before we proceed, I would like to invite you to introduce yourselves.
I'm Esther Karuri.
I'm Baraka Kamau.
Dabrex Mkega.
Thank you very much. So I'm Brian Tusi. So I would like to begin with the terms of reference. So this report and this research was commissioned by lecturer Alan Mushemi on the 22nd of June, whereby we were supposed to discuss on a number of topics that had been assigned to us. So according to our group, we decided to take on mental health, whereby we were supposed to research, write a report, and submit it before the 24th of July. So with me here, I have Esther, who will be taking us on the introduction part of our report.
Many people have mental health concerns, but mental health concerns becomes mental illness when ongoing signs and symptoms. Examples of mental illness are anxiety disorder, schizophrenia, eating disorder, and addictive behavior. Mental illness is also called mental illness. Refers to a wide range of mental health conditions which affects your mood, thinking, and behavior. The main objective of this awareness project is to educate the community and public on psychological disorder, to encourage on self-care, to reduce stigma, and to help finding a professional support and so.
Okay. So members, I don't know whether we have one of us who could be having something to add on.
Yes, mental illness is also the emotional well-being of how one relates with others and how it affects one thinks also.
Okay, thank you very much, Baraka. So we take on the methodology part. What I would like to say about mental health. Basically, mental health relates to one's moods, feelings, and behavior. These are, in case you have any interconnection, or maybe you have any problem with connecting with your moods and behavior, you could be facing a mental disorder. So it's advisable for you to take action as early as possible. So when collecting our data for our research, we used a number of methods that aided us in coming up with this report. So before I continue, I would like to invite Rex Bean to take us through the methodology process.
Thank you, Brian. So this project was mainly conducted in discussions and a bit of research from the organization. Mainly, the type of methods used to collect the data was used on past experience, references, and observation methods. So, signs and symptoms of mental health can vary depending on disorder, circumstances, and other factors. Mental illness symptoms can affect emotions, thoughts, and behaviors. So, examples of signs and symptoms: confused thinking or reduced ability to concentrate. When somebody is going through some mental illness, his concentrations are low. So, maybe in class or anything that needs maximum concentration, the person is not able to concentrate in class or achieve what he's trying to achieve. Excessive fear or worries or extreme feelings of guilt is also a major example of signs and symptoms of a student or a person who is going through mental health. There's also extreme mood changes of highs and lows. Sometimes someone can be really angry because of not a really major reason, or really sad. Withdrawal from friends and activities, which will lead to being self-kept and not involving yourself with other things that are going on around your environment. And there's also problems with and drug or alcohol abuse. Does anybody have any examples of signs and symptoms that one would like to say?
Okay. So I would like to add on something. So now that mental health has been affecting someone, has been affecting the behavioral change in one. So there could be changes in one's eating habits, whereby someone could be skipping meals, or someone could be like have different ways of doing in their meals taking. So, and to add on, I would like to say like we have something to do with excessive anger. So when someone has a disorder and he or she cannot connect his feelings and his behavior, you can have some excessive anger because he could be suffering from a disorder, mental disorder.
Yes, which may also lead to hostility or violence. Does anybody else have anything to add on?
In addition, when one has mental illness, he or she will be feeling sad or doing bad.
Okay, that's on this point. Baraka, do you have anything to add on?
To add on also, when they have suicidal thinking, because when one is struggling with mental illness,
So as we all know, every problem is attached to a cause. So mental health does not run differently from the other causes, from the other problems. So mental health is as well attached to a cause. So before I continue, I would like to welcome Baraka to take us through the causes of mental health.
Thank you, Brian. I will be talking about the causes of mental health, and mental illness is generally thought to be a cause of variety of genetic and environmental factors. And here's the examples of some. The first one we have family history of mental illness. What this means is that having a close blood relative with mental illness may increase the risk of one having mental illness. The second cause is stressful life event. This one you can say by saying financial difficulties may cause stress, making them to be mentally ill. The third cause of mental illness of chronic medical conditions. This one is easy to explain. This one is long-term illness such as diabetes, which are unhealed. The fourth one we have is brain injury. Yeah, brain injury may also cause mental illness due to the serious injury one gets through brain injury. The fifth one is traumatic experiences. Experiences such as going to war, physical assault, abuse, rape may also cause mental illness to one. I don't know if any of my group members have any other points or causes.
I would like to add on use of alcohol. When one uses alcohol, the drugs affect how the brain works and can change mood, thoughts, and behavior. And also, a child history of abuse or neglect can also cause mental illness. This will cause the child who experiences physical, emotional, or sexual abuse, or who are neglected, often grows up with long-lasting emotional effects. This may cause mental illness.
So I would like to add on that, on the causes of mental health, whereby when you have a few friends or you have few healthy relationships, you could suffer from mental health because now your thinking seems to change. Now you are sitting alone. You don't have a number of people to share your problems. You are not even sharing like your activities, your previous experiences, or even what you are going through. To add on, I would like even to say like, if at all you had a previous mental illness, your chances of experiencing mental health issues are still higher because this could be like it has just come again, like a relapse.
Yeah,
A relapse.
increased like vulnerability to future stress, which impact daily activities and personal relationships. Yeah.
I will also be taking us through the effects of mental health problems. As you know, untreated mental health conditions can lead to serious emotional and physical health problems, and these include unhappiness and reduced enjoyment in life. When you have mental illness, you may not be happy as one who doesn't have, so you may feel sad at times. Mostly every time you may feel sad, so that's a effect. Second effect of a health problems: family conflict. Mental health problems can lead to misunderstanding and disagreement in relationship, family. Like you may disagree with your parents, your relatives. That's an effect of mental health. For the third effect, relationship difficulties. There are many effects that affect friendship and romantic relationships through interaction if you may have mental illness. When you have mental illness, you may not relate to the other person very well, causing a problem, which is an effect for mental health. The fourth issue is social isolation. This one you may know, a person who has mental illness may not want to be associated with other people. They may want to like separated from the society and want to stay alone, so causing social isolation. The fifth one of substance abuse. Some people misuse tobacco, alcohol, and other drugs, other hard drugs, due to the effects due to it, and trying to cope with the symptoms, which is not preferred, which is also a bad effect. We also have poor performance at work or school. This is true because one who may have mental illness may not perform very well in school or work with the one who is okay. They may have challenges during classwork or at work, which is also a great effect. Last one, physical health problems. Mental health and treated mental illness can increase the risk of heart disease and may lead to heart failure and other medical conditions. That's it for the effects of mental health. Thank you.
So researchers have it that mental disorder can be caused by a number of factors. This can be through kinship attachments with persons reported of having mental disorder, traumatic experiences, drugs and substance abuse, etc. So the both said experiences and observation methods used in collecting this data seem to have displayed a huge similarity with the researches that we've conducted. Therefore, the above said causes seem to be the main causes of mental disorders. So on our findings, we were able to conduct our findings from different age groups and different genders. So we were able to find about mental health in men. So according to the World Health Organization report, that is from their headquarters in Geneva, for the report that had been published in the year 2026, mental health cases in men are reported to be higher than in female. Cases of excessive consumption of alcohol, displaying anger, engaging in risky activities are as a result of their mental health issues. So other symptoms, signs and symptoms of mental health in males include avoiding family and other social gatherings, working without a break, having difficulty in keeping up with work and family responsibilities, displaying abusive or controlling behaviors and relationships. So we still conducted our research in college-going students. And so before I continue, I'd like to invite my members to maybe contribute on what maybe they might have seen in their fellows.
Like in colleges, when students join a university or a college, they are new to the environment, and it might be stressful for them because they are trying to adjust in a new lifestyle, culture, and academic demands. Because I believe it's not all the same as it was in high school or primary school. So in college, it's a whole different setting. So I feel like students in colleges or universities might have mental illness, and issues might be like difficulty in concentrating, maybe insomnia. Yeah.
To add on Dextrin's point, in college we also have like sleeping too much. Some students may unusually sleep for long hours when they feel tired. This is a sign of depression or emotional exhaustion. Also, we have decreased or increased appetite. Mental health problem can cause changing in eating habits. So one may feel like he's eating more, he or she's eating more, or one may not at all feel like eating and lose appetite. Also, on college students, avoiding social situations and activities they previously enjoyed. You can find a student who once enjoyed co-curricular activities, once acquired mental illness, may not want to attend to the co-curricular activities he or she once liked. Thank you. That's for college.
In teenager, physical changes, peer pressure, and other factors can contribute to an increase in mental health. Among teenagers, during adolescence, changes physical changes may occur, and this may result to teenagers having pressure of their peers in order to fit in their groups. As a result, they may show signs such as withdrawing from friends and family, difficulty concentrating at school, and feeling of guilt. This was the Headline Media, United States 2024.
So, according to the Healthline Media, that is a report that was published in the year 2024. So, physical changes, peer pressure, and other factors can contribute to a rise in mental health issues in teenagers. They may experience and display some of the following signs and symptoms: feeling guilty, helplessness, or worthlessness.
Go.
So, in order to prevent this, I would like to welcome Baraka to take us on the prevention measures that can be put in place to tackle mental health.
Thank you, Brian. Here we have some preventions to tackle mental health, as he has said. And according to the National Foundation England 2026, there was no sure way to prevent mental illness at that time. However, if you have mental illness, taking steps to control is necessary. And here there are a few steps on how to prevent mental illness. For the first one, I would say pay attention to warning signs. This work with your doctors or therapists to learn what may have triggered the mental illness. Second point, get routine medical care. Just don't neglect checkups or skip visits to your doctor. So you should be consistent with your medication. Next, you have get help when you need it. Mental health conditions need you to seek help. When having mental health, you cannot struggle alone. Thus, you need help. And the last one, take good care of yourself. Sufficient sleep, healthy food, and regular physical activities are important for you to prevent mental health in your life. Thinking that will be for prevention.
In addition, if you have any signs and symptoms of a mental illness, see your primary care provider or a mental health professional. Mental illness don't improve on its own, and if untreated, A mental illness may get worse over time and cause serious problems.
In conclusion, suicidal thoughts and behavior are common with someone with mental illness. So if you think you may hurt yourself because of mental illness, kindly get help.
So before I bring this meeting to a closure, I would like to thank each and every member for your contribution and all that you might have brought to help in this research report. So if you suspect that you or someone you know is experiencing mental health problems,
Seek help.